Welcome to the channel, everybody. It's me, Ezigo, here with another game, and today I'm doing something different that I have never done before on this channel, and I'm actually going to be playing a viewer, again, yes, a viewer, one of you all who watch these videos, in a match, seeing if I can actually win. And I'm not going to lie, he has a bit of a diabolical name, so I'm not going to show that, but I will say his rapid rating is 1600, 658 to be exact. And so he's considerably better than me in rapid. Our blitz is about the same, but I don't really play blitz. So I'm a little curious to see how this game is going to go. I think this is a good opportunity to play someone who's supposed to be better and to see how they think and what they really do against me. So if y'all are interested in seeing more of this kind of content, make sure you leave a comment if you want to actually play me in a game, and sub up to the channel to even have the chance to do so. With that in mind, let's go ahead and get into the game. All right, we're in game. Let's go ahead and do it. This is kind of, I'm a little nervous because, wait, what? What the heck? I guess I used my move exactly at that time. Anyway, I'm a little nervous because I feel that I don't want to lose to somebody who watches my videos, even though a lot of y'all that watch my videos are just better chess players than I am. But regardless of the nerves, I'm going to find a way to come out of this game on top, you know? I'm determined. Ooh. Oh, I see. Huh, okay. I gotta defend this without blocking off, so I can't go there because I don't want to block off my pawn. I probably just respawn here. Or I move this back somewhere else. But if I do go here, he takes with, yeah, he wouldn't do that. Okay. He wouldn't take this, lose his queen just to get essentially 2 pawns for the price of a queen, right? So I'm okay here. I'm going to go ahead and play something a little bit different than I probably normally would by putting the bishop here. I don't know if that's a good tech yet, but if I'm playing somebody that has watched me play, I'm not going to purposefully go out of my way to play super different or anything, but I will maybe throwing some curveballs, because I think one of my strengths is that I know how to think on my toes a little bit better than I play like static lines, if that makes sense. I really don't mind if this side gets scuffed. That being said, I'm just going to bring my bishop out. And if he takes here, I recapture. I don't like how his knight would then have the opportunity to get here. Maybe it was better to move my bishop there. Yeah. Okay. Am I about to get mated? No way, right? Hold on. But clearly, this is in trouble now. Hold up. Maybe it's me moving here. I feel like I'm getting slowly dismantled. If he goes here and sacks the knight, he removes my ability to castle, because I would probably just take with my king, which I don't know if that's good or bad for him right now. I don't know if sacking in general is probably good for him when he, I feel like, has the advantage right now. I could be wrong, but it's not like we have. Okay. Do I want to recapture? I recapture with my queen here, because I don't want to lose a defender here. So if I went there, I wouldn't have this knight guarding this pawn anymore. I do want to go ahead and get my king castled, just so I can start playing the game again in a less scary way. In a less scary manner. Okay, he blocked off his queen. I can move this out now to then get the bishop pushed. At least I'm hoping so. Nice. And now if I go here, that's probably a bad move, because if I go here, he has 2 things attacking it and I have 1 thing defending. Is there a way to apply some pressure, maybe to get rid of? I'll at least let my rook take advantage of this open file, maybe. I don't want to use too much time, but I wasn't seeing any really good moves. I think at this point, nothing is going to be immediately apparent. I just have to make better strategy. Yeah. I like it. Because even if he goes here, it's defended. He can't push up either of those. But if he does, at least he's going to start weakening his king size structure. And if he goes here, sure, then I have to move. But if he moves this pawn, then I could just take with my bishop, check the king, and get a pawn. Well, yeah, get a free pawn, because he can't take back, because then I just capture, and then now I'm forking these two. If I go here right now, and he recaptures, and then I take with the rook, and then he captures my rook with the pawn, and then I take the pawn, I'm up a rook, right? Or is this just bad tech? Let me think. If I go right now. Okay, let's say I go that way, though, and he takes with the pawn. And then I take with the rook. And then he captured there and there. Eventually, I'm up top. Maybe not. Maybe I just did these calculations wrong. Maybe I did every single calculation wrong here. And realistically speaking, I just threw the game that I was playing kind of decently for a second. Which is also very, very possible. Because bro, what did I every freaking time. Every time. I can't lie. This is gonna piss me off. Yo, every single time I try something cheesy. I guess it wasn't cheesy. I just wanted to deliver some good content, man. I saw something interesting and I went for it. And I calculated so wrong. And it was kind of like an even position before is definitely skewed. But again, I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna maul. I'm gonna keep my head on. And I'm going to find a way out of this predicament that I created. I'm going to take responsibility for that and try to play a solid game of chess moving forward regardless. I figured to beat the big boys, sometimes you got to take big boy actions. That could have been a mistake on my part. But it's okay. I got to focus up. Okay, hear me out though. I low-key see some things, right? Yeah, I kind of like it. He takes, I recapture, and then if he takes, I got my queen here, which he might take because he might be down to like just kind of trade down pieces. And then I take back with the queen, and it kind of opens up this diagonal to then get some counterplay going. Yeah, he's good at chess, bro. My man is good at chess. I can't lie. My man is good at chess. No matter how you want to cut it, how you want to slice it, he's good at chess. And I gotta start, I'm getting desperate to figure something out. My thought process is now, if he goes there, or if takes, okay, at least I can respond in kind this way. And it's still not ideal, but he can't move down here. He can move right there. Again, not ideal. I think the best course of action, honestly, is if he moves right here. Because then I could take, sure. But then his queen could just recapture. And then if my rook then goes, his rook is going to be able to get me. Wait, what? Oh, I see. Because it really does not matter too much. It doesn't matter too much yet, is what I should say. We're gonna see. I think I gotta bring in this knight into play somehow. And now he can't go down at all. because then I'll just go up. He can't go down because I'll just go up, and if he takes, then I still. Please, please do something. I don't know why you would do that, just so I can. But do something crazy, and give me the op. Let me think. If I go, he takes. I recapture. Yeah. I think I only really have one choice, sadly. I really don't think I have too many options. Yo, this game went so bad after I tried to cheese something. And we're not gonna get hung up on it. I keep saying it, but it's crazy because I think the world can exist where I understand that I messed up and I can't beat myself up for it, per se. But at the same time, I could still be like, dang, that sucks. This is what I'm thinking happens now, though. You can't go there, because then I'll just move up. His check takes, and then, or he can, I guess. If I go up now, how does this work? Oh, excuse me. I think it works like this. I think we work like this because now he can't stay on either of these or this or here. So this diagonal is now mine. He can always just slide over though, which honestly might be even worse for me. But I feel like I'm getting creative. I feel like I am getting creative. And then I can't move this out of the way because if I do, then I just get mated. Hold on for a minute. Why did he do that? Am I missing something? It's now or never, though. It's now or never. Oh, because then he could just move down. And if he moves down, then I can't necessarily move that up and promote to a queen. Because if I do, let's just say he took with his queen. I capture it, he gets the rook. Or if it's the other way, he still has his queen. Okay, not a bad thought process at all. Not a bad thought process yet. Okay. Wait. That's horrible. I just thought about it. Please. What can I do to change this here? Yeah. Okay. I tried something at the end. It didn't work out, but I went for it. And I think I like that. So I'm down to run it back. I think I should run it back and try again. Shouldn't I? I think so. Really, I should just be setting up into like somewhat of a standard defense for myself here. A defense that I'm actually comfortable with too. So I might play the perk defense or I guess King's Indian depending on how it goes or whatever. I'm still not sure the big differences on the difference between these just yet. But I do know that I'm going to Fianchetto this bishop, get my king castled, and then work to find an attack maybe through the center, also potentially pushing a pawn storm. I think this is fine for me because let's say he takes, I recapture, and I'm now threatening this. He didn't. That's fine. I could have bolstered the defense there maybe a bit instead of just giving him the opportunity to develop his bishop though. Maybe a mistake on my part just from playing a little too fast, you know, but we will be all right. I can want to bring this knight out now and potentially even push here, and I think that gives me a good opportunity if I can get this knight repositioned maybe to put an attack somewhere. Also, maybe that's an idea as well. Let's take. I know people say you don't want to give bishops for knights, but I think in that position it's okay. I could be wrong though. And I trust that y'all will let me know if I'm wrong, truly too. Oh no. Oh. I just lost the pawn. I lost the pawn. This always happens when I'm playing too fast. Okay. We have corrected, and I maintained my pawn. Nice. He didn't take it. I guess that's a reminder, though, because at the end of the day, 1,600 rated players are still not GMs. Like, we're all going to miss something eventually, right? I don't think this is a thing anymore, especially since I don't have my light squared bishop to kind of back me up. So I'd be down to move knight here, force off his light squared bishop maybe to a different position. I don't really know where I can make an attack, though. I'm going to move this up and even try and push it one more and see if maybe I can then force him to do something with his light squared or retreat back, and then I could bring out my queen. Then I could bring out my queen, maybe force a trade and take control of the center again this way. But I'm also okay with where this pawn is right now, just because it is stopping his knight's progression on a few different squares. So let's think for a second. Let's say I go up, he goes back because he doesn't want to trade. Well, doesn't want a bad trade, essentially just losing a bishop. After he goes back, I go up, he comes down, I take, or he takes back, then I take. Now, then I'm pressuring here. Okay. I'm cool with that. And notice how I am playing a little bit faster. I noticed from the first game that my guy, he's not a slow player by any means, right? Ooh, but if I brought the queen up right away, I almost blundered it. That's crazy. But yeah, what was I saying? I realized that my guy's not a slow player, but at the same time, he's gonna think his moves out, like you should when you play chess. But maybe for a little bit too long, because he also doesn't want to accidentally lose to me. Well, that threw a wrench in my plans, I'll be honest. What do I do here? Let me take. Huh. If that didn't throw a good old wrench in the plans. But not too bad. Because this is what I'm thinking now. Even if he takes here, which I don't really ever want to lose that bishop, I'm just going to recapture. And then hopefully, because he can't get immediately onto any of these with his queen. Hopefully he doesn't open up here to push my knight off. And he tries to maybe even go in this direction, because then I go here and I pressure his rook and his pawn, giving me some options. And one thing about me is I do love a good option. A good option, you know. Again, he could always just go here, but if he does that, at least I will probably just park my knight here for a little bit. And I can't really get it out if he did go there, to be honest. Like, this knight's a little bit trapped. So I might start working up some other things and making some different options for a point of attack here. Yeah, okay, nice. So we saw that coming to an extent. Again, my knight's effectively trapped. So I wanted to give him a little bit of an escape route. He can't really place an attack, though, because he can't bring the rooks down to get to him. I'm on a dark square, so this light square bishop can't do anything. The queen can't really go there because... And now what, you know? Not only am I defending, and if he moves this queen off anywhere, like, I'm begging. I would love for him to move his queen there for some reason. You know, just make a weird move. Because if queen goes there, I go here, checks kings, probably takes my knight. Then I am able to get this rook. Yo, low key, was that a really good move? And I can't leave this yet. I have to move this. Yo, was that a really good move? I have to go here, right? Because at least this way I give my knight the chance to try and get out. with this is discovered attack on the rook. And then if he doesn't take right here, which there's no reason he should try and capture this, truly. But let's just say he does. Okay. Yo, what? What? Yo, he's a good player, man. I'm telling y'all. Everything is not sweet over here just because I'm playing against a good player. I'm just making the best of it. And this is not going to go like that first game. I'm not making any weird moves, just sending it, just hoping. Because I realize, like, no, these games mean something to me. I don't know about for all my other hyper-competitive people out there. Don't get me wrong. I'm a hyper-competitive person who's also extremely creative. And so when I see an opportunity to just create, it will almost override my I need a win senses and takes me to a place where I'm just like, I just wanted to see if I could, you know? And sometimes that's the bigger win. Just being able to see if you could. But you see the pressure I'm putting on right here. It's kind of heavy. It's kind of heavy. Sometimes you can't always just move to protect. You have to also move into attack to be able to defend. And so that was just what I was trying to make happen there. If he goes here, I'm going to move rook out. And if rook goes out and then he takes, I'm going to recapture. And then maybe that's a bad idea, because maybe I'll just be down too many pawns and now a passed pawn that's near promotion. But if he goes here, I can always take. And if I take, this might be even better. I don't know why this would be better, but let's go here. Let's go here. I actually don't hate this. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. And at least by my queen still being in this C file, I'm still blocking off the opportunity for him to put my king in check and work with any like kind of devious attacks here. Oh. Excuse me. Oh. And I think this works out extremely well. I'm actually so wrong, and I just lost. Oh my goodness. I'm so wrong in so many ways. We'll see. Because if he goes here, I'm checked, right? And let's say then I recaptured with my... Or, yeah, okay, he didn't. Ooh. But why wouldn't he do that? Ooh, let's try this. I think he had a much better play. And I know it's not, well, maybe I have time to talk about it now. If he took pawn, let's say I recapture with my rook, and then he, my mind, he takes, I capture here, then he gets my rook down here, and I'm super exposed for free. Now this is the part I got to be careful about. I think I have to take, right? I'm just a little bit worried too, though, because I don't see a way, especially since the dark square diagonal is the one for his escape route and his protection that is covered off by his queen. I don't really see a way for like a mating opportunity here. If he goes here with his queen, I might just be out of luck. No? Let me put his king in check one time for the one time and take hold of a dark square. So in case that queen ever repositions, can't necessarily move up to this one. This gives me an opportunity to at least defend this square, which is a vital square for me right now. Extremely vital square for me at the moment. This is a good game, though. While I clearly would have hoped for things to be a little bit different, this has been a really good game. Now, in my mind, I'm just wondering if there's a way to get onto a a portion that he's not able to take advantage of me from. Now, at least this way, his pawn's forced to stay here. And I'm going to move that and not give him the ability to have this pawn force my queen off the way I want. I also am probably going to end up flagging my opponent if he can't figure out a way to mate me here. And I'm not going to lie, I know how to scramble. I don't know what they call it in like the chess world for being in some of these kind of positions, but I'm going to call it scrambling. When there's a little time scramble and you're trying to figure it out, I do not think I am the worst. I'll say that. I don't see. I'm trying to just remember my danger zones, right? Let's not mess anything up here. Let's just remember some danger zones. Okay, so the whole board is a danger zone. And I can't go here because if so he just takes, and then I can't really do much. I kind of am forced to leave the rook in this position, I think. I can always move one of these pawns up. And I think the weird thing about that, though, I'm giving him an opportunity to kind of get in on my king. And, yep, he did it. He did the thing. Which is fine. Because even with him doing the thing there, I made sure to come out of this somehow. I made sure to come out of this somehow, some way. He can go back up here, sure. But then I can work towards my queen. And I actually am going to end up winning this game. I think at least. I think. Yes. Just count me down. Count me down. Count me down. Oh no, I know what he's doing. He's gonna try and... It won't work though, buddy. It won't work. Yes! Let's go. Oh my goodness. I gotta win. I had a feeling it'd come back down to time. If I didn't predict that at the start of this round, y'all knew exactly what I was talking about. Because I can sense some of these kind of things. Now, did I win the game overall? No, he had a better position at the end there. And he was figuring it out. But honestly, I held in there a lot better than I probably was expected to. So if y'all enjoy these kind of things, these kind of games, and me playing against viewers, leave a comment saying that you want more of this kind of content and that you want to be somebody that's actually going to play against me. Drop your chess.com name, whatever it is, and subscribe to the channel because that's the only way you will be able to play against me. But with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.